Good morning, everybody. Brenda Hillard here at Create with Brenda. I don't know if it's morning where you are, but it's morning here in Minnesota, and the weather is finally beautiful. Like spring is here. I'm so excited. Now, when I do today's video, you're going to notice my nails are just a little bit on the bad side. Lots of gardening going on here. I love my flowers, and my flower gardens need lots of attention right now. So that's been another focus for me here. So today our focus, I'm so excited about this. You guys, I live on a little lake. And the name of our lake is Turtle Lake. And when I saw this Turtle Friends bundle, I couldn't wait to get it. And now I can't wait to share projects with you and the Turtle Friends bundle. So let's take a look at the stamp set. It's a 17 piece and it is photopolymer, meaning that it's the clear see-through stamps. You guys, this is the new packaging too at Stampin' Up. So these imprints are on the stamp case label. So when you take your stamps off from the plastic sheets, there's a place for them to fit right on the case themselves. It's super nice. And then you know too that when you are done stamping that you've replaced all of your stamps in the case, that you aren't missing something. I've had days where I'm missing a stamp and I am digging in my trash and I'm looking on the bottoms of everything. My trimmer, my Stamparatus, my Big Shot, not a Big Shot. Stampin', Cut, and Emboss. And I fondly refer to it as the boss. So let's get started with this fun set. One other quick thing I want to show you before we start making our card is in the back of the catalog, you will see right here, it's called the Host and Join section. Right now, let's see, how do I want to start this out for you? Right now, when you host or place a qualifying order of $250 or more, you will get an additional $25 in Stampin' Rewards. So that's pretty awesome. This promotion goes until the 14th of June. So you've got time. Talk to your friends. Check your list. It's a great promotion. But as where I was going with this is, I think this is overlooked in the catalog. It's the Pattern Party 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. 48 sheets of 12 by 12. So you actually get 4 each of 12 double-sided designs. Let me show you these papers. I'm going to be using 2 of them in our project today, but look at how beautiful these are. Let me get them turned so you can see them. And I'm going to kind of fan them out like a hand of playing cards. Aren't they great? I just love them. I've been having a lot of fun with these papers. They're bright, summery, and just wait, you guys, till I flip them over. Okay, so there's the colored side. Look at this. All black and whites on the reverse. Who doesn't love black and white printed paper? So you guys, if you're interested in hosting a workshop, or a book party, it doesn't have to be. We can do in person, we can do virtual. you just need to contact me, and I will put my contact information down below in the description. The other thing I have for you is, of course, my monthly host code up here. And during the month of May, when you place a $50 product order or more, I send you one of our silicone craft sheets. Absolutely free, just for shopping with me. So, check that out. We're already 17 days into May. That's crazy that the month of May is half over. The other thing I want to bring up in this video is this coming Saturday, May 22nd, one of my team members, Sandy, and I are going to be featuring a virtual catalog kickoff. That's this Saturday, May 22nd, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. And to get all the details, please subscribe to my newsletter. My newsletter will go out tomorrow with all the information, tomorrow being May 18th. So subscribe to my newsletter down below to get all the details, and join us on Saturday for a lot of fun and some great project ideas and introducing some of the new product suites out of the catalog and see them in action, okay? All right, on to our project. So is what you're going to need today is our standard card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Bring in our bone folder, whoops, and we'll just give that a good crease with our bone folder. All right, you're going to need a medium size envelope, basic white is what I'm using, and I have just a scrap of the, oh shoot, now I can't remember the name of the paper after I just said it, the Pattern Party Designer Series paper. And so I'm going to bring in my silicone mat and my Stampin' Seal. I'm just going to give this, it's a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch wide, and it's just a scrap piece that I had left. But these always work perfectly for the front of my envelopes, just to dress that up. And I have another one. This one actually measures a 1/2 inch by 5 inches because we're going to use that on the inside of our card. You're going to need 2 pieces of basic white that measure 3 3/4 by 5 inches. You're going to need a piece of Designer Series paper pattern 1 that measures 2 inches by 5 inches. And then I used a coordinating pattern that's 2.5 inches squares, so 2.5 by 2.5. And then I have a piece of the Granny Apple Green solid cardstock that measures 2 3/4 squares, so 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then I have a scrap piece of Granny Apple Green, actually 2. I have this little strip, and then I have a scrap piece of basic white, just that thin little strip. All right, let's start by stamping our cute little turtle. All right, so I'm going to bring in my Memento black ink. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you don't have to look at so much of my desk. I've mounted the outline of the turtle on my clear acrylic block, and this is a D block. So I'm just going to ink that up. So there's our outline of our turtle. And while I have this out, I've mounted the Happy Birthday stamp from the set. I'll bring this in so you can see it and I can refer to it. So I'm using this Happy Birthday, and I will have our little scrap piece of basic white. So I'm going to ink up our Happy Birthday. Oops, I think I just, got my finger in the ink pad a little bit. And I'm going to just stamp that right here in the middle. a cute font. I love it. And some of the silly verses in here, like it's time to celebrate. And then the other one too is this happy belated birthday. Sorry, I was slow. I don't know. I just love turtles. And I have lots of them just being here on Turtle Lake. So here's the Granny Apple Green. I'm going to take the shell that I've mounted, and this is mounted on a C block. I'm going to ink that up. Now you guys, with this stamp, I have found that you can't plunk it down. You have to set it down and then just leave it sit softly for a few minutes. I'll show you one that I did where I kind of forcefully put the stamp down and pressed too hard. So there's our shell, and I don't feel like I got a good filled in image. Ooh, now I really don't. Let's try that again. Don't you love when things go like they do in real life while you're on video? That's always good. All right, let's ink this up again and try again. Stamp. And now we'll do the Granny Apple Green. I'm just going to leave it sit and lift. There. That's a good turtle. Kind of like they say in bingo, that's a good bingo. That's a good turtle. All right. So is what I was going to show you. And, you know, I don't know now that I saved it, but let me look in my file here, which happens to be my scrap bin. And I don't see it, but I can demonstrate it. So watch this. I'm going to bring this back in. And let's say that I pounce this pretty hard on my stamp pad, okay? And then when I plunk it down, and if I press too hard, you're going to get all of these lines in between. And you don't want those. You want them to be all individual like that one. So it's a gentle tap, tap, tap. And then when you set it down, just set it down lightly without a lot of pressure and lift, and then you get the nice separation for those little marks on the shell. All right, so now I'm just going to take my scissor and I'm going to remove this one that I double stamped. Let's bring in our punch, and I'm going to push open so we get it open here. And I'm going to line up my turtle in here. You guys, he's just so cute. And I'm going to punch. All right, so there he is. Cute as can be. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to take the 2 3/4 inch square and the 2 1/2 inch square, and I'm going to add some snail. No, I'm adding seal. Why would I call that snail again after all these months? There we go. And then I'm going to take the 2 inch piece. I'm just going to set that here for right now. This was our other 3 3/4 by 5. Remember, we had to have 2 of those. One is going to be for the inside, the insert of our card. So I'm going to add some seal. There we go. To the bottom. And that's just going to decorate the inside of our card. So I can add my seal to the top. And you know how I just only put seal on the top in most of my cards and just leave this so that you can lift it. Not only does it save on your adhesive, but it kind of makes it feel like a fancy card like we get at the stores. But I think our cards are a lot better. Don't you? Yes. Say yes. All right, I'm going to bring in the boss. So here is our Stamp and Cut and Emboss. And I am going to be using this hammered metal embossing folder. And this is just our regular embossing folder. It's not the 3D, so we don't need that special gray. I'm going to, and we don't want the shim. We only want platform 1, a cutting plate, a well-loved cutting plate, as you can see. I'm going to take that piece of 3 3/4 by 5-inch basic white and put it in our folder. One thing I want to just reinforce, and I know you probably know, but you never put your cardstock all the way up to the crease like that. Always keep it back off from the crease. And when you insert it into your die cutting machine, you always want the crease, the folded edge, to go in first. So I'm just going to, I have to stand up. I can't, I'm sitting and this isn't working well. Let's back up. I have one too many cutting plates. So I want my folder, my cutting plate. You guys, that is a 3D. No wonder I'm having trouble. Normally I mark that on my label. This one I don't have it marked as 3D. So it's going to be platform number 1, our folder with the basic white, and now this one is called platform number 4. And you'll know if you've got the right sandwich combination, because it won't crank through properly if you don't. It'll be really hard, or it'll just slip right through and nothing happens. All right, so this hammered metal embossing folder reminded me a lot of the turtle shell. So I thought that was kind of a good choice on the embossing folder there. And I'm just going to add our 2-inch by 5-inch piece of designer series paper. Ooh, I hope I didn't. Oh, there's my warning. That one is out, and so is my other one. Sorry about that. Get rid of that. Never get rid of your case, remember. And here's our refill. So I'm just going to quickly open that. Maybe not so quickly. There we go. And then you've got your back wheel and the small front, and you put it in just like that. And our case. All right, we are locked and loaded. We're ready to go here. You know, I'm sorry to delay in the video for that, but sometimes it's kind of good too for like my new stampers to see how that works, because for people who are experienced stampers, that's just second nature to us. But for our newbies, there's lots of things to learn, and we kind of forget as we go along how much we've learned along the way in our crafting journey. I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of our square, and then we're going to put that right here to the left. Good. And let's give our little guy here our little turtle, some dimensionals as well, just to make him pop on our card. We'll put him right about here. And now we can add seal to the back of our embossed, dry embossed piece. And we're going to center that up right on our Granny Apple Green card base. Isn't it cute? I really love this card. So then I'm going to take my scrap and I'm just going to trim off the extras on each end of where we stamped the happy birthday. And I have this scrap piece of Granny Apple Green, so I'm just going to center that on there. So let's put a little bit of seal on our sentiment here. Center that on our scrap. And then I'm going to put this like right in here. So this part is already raised up. So as what I need is a dimensional over here and just seal on this side to attach it to the front of the card. So there's that. And let's go just one and see how that fits. Ooh, I like it. Cute, 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 cute. I hope you love this project as much as I do. And like I said, I'm really excited to share more projects with you and this cute little Turtle Friends bundle. So have a great day, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. Don't forget, subscribe to my newsletter down below for all the details on our annual catalog virtual kickoff this Saturday. It'll be via Zoom, and the link for the party will be posted in my newsletter that will come out tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning being Tuesday, May 18th. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I hope the weather's beautiful where you are, and I'll see you soon. Bye.